Femi,
Yep.
I want to talk today about SEO versus Google
Yeah.
Ads. People generally hear the terms really often, but I think there's a bit of misunderstanding
Yeah.
between what is SEO and what are Google Ads.
Yeah.
So, what is it, or what are they?
You're correct because people often ask the question, which one is better for their business? Let's take an example, someone looking to buy a Gucci belt. When you open a Google search engine and you type Gucci belt, you're going to find results that appear at the top. Those results at the very top of the page are the paid advertising. It's formerly known as PPC, Google AdWords, now is Google Ads. So these companies have paid Google for the rights to appear in that position. And below that, like number 5 below that, because it depends on the number of people that have advertised, you have at least 4 within that place. You also have shopping ads appearing there, so the real estate is not that great. So SEO is below that, so technically SEO would be like number 5 on the page. So between that number 5, very, very low, to like number 10, you have organic listing, and underneath again you then have like 3 or 4 Google Ads again. So Google Ads contain a lot of real estate on the page. Google Ads used to appear on the right initially, in like a few years ago, but Google now moved it to the center of the page. So that's page 1 of Google, and there are also other websites on page 2, but people assume that if you're on page 2, you're not going to get a lot of clicks. Yeah.
So, what are the key differences between SEO and Google Ads?
So the number 1 key difference is control. With Google Ads, you have control over when, where, and how, or even the type of media you want to appear. You have a lot of control over a lot of things because you're paying Google. So Google gives you that flexibility to choose when, how, and how much you want to spend. Whereas with SEO, you don't have control to an extent. If you do SEO very, very well, you can appear in number 1, but that doesn't mean that Google cannot replace your website with another website. So that's the number 1 difference. Control. You have more control with Google Ads. You have less control with SEO. The number two thing is ranking. You see a lot of people that say, oh, I want to rank number 1 in Google. If you want to rank number 1 in Google, you have to pay for it. To rank number 1 in Google from the search engine results page, the very first number 1, that is the paid position. So you just pay as much as you can, and then you be number 1 in that position. To rank number 1 in SEO, you have to do a lot of SEO. You have to do a lot of link building, a lot of content, and it's not guaranteed. So another difference between Google Ads and SEO is number 1 position is guaranteed for AdWords. It's not guaranteed for SEO because your website will go through changes. Competitors will improve their SEO and they would outrank you. So another thing, again, the difference, you need to look at the click-through rate. What I mean by this is with Google Ads, you have more control over the volume that you get to your website. With SEO, you don't have as much control. And then another thing is the growth potential. What I mean by click-through rate earlier on is you have more potential to grow with Google Ads because if you pay more and you can also adjust your keywords, you can get more traffic. But the downside is you're spending more money, which will affect your profit margin. The growth potential is there. Another thing is targeting. When you're doing Google Ads, you can target location specific, zip code, postcode. You have a lot of flexibility of how you target, what kind of asset you want to target. You just have extremely good targeting opportunities. Whereas with SEO, you don't have that much targeting because it's organic. Google has more control over where you appear and the format you appear in. Although you can do some optimization to influence that, but again, the whole control is with Google because you're not paying for it. But when you're paying for it, Google gives you more flexibility. Then when it comes to credibility and trust, there's a difference between Google Ads and SEO. Most of the websites that are ranking number 1 when it comes to SEO have built credibility and trust on the internet. That's why Google places them there. Whereas with paid search, you might be a new company without credibility, without brand. But if you have the money, you're going to appear in page 1. So that's another difference. And then the learning curve, it's a lot harder to do SEO, and the learning curve is very steep. But with Google Ads, it's less difficult. As long as you have your money, you have a landing page, you're going to rank number one. And then the cost is very, very expensive to do Google Ads, and it's less expensive to do SEO, sorry. People assume SEO is free. SEO is not free because you have to pay for the staff, you have to pay for content, you have to pay a lot of things. But Google Ads, the moment you stop paying for Google Ads, you stop ranking. Whereas for SEO, if you stop doing SEO, if you've done good SEO over the years and you stop, you still be getting long-term benefit from that. So it's, in the long run, SEO is cheaper and more cost effective, whereas Google Ads is very, 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 very expensive. And then the real estate that you can occupy with Google Ads is a little bit more. SEO, the opportunity you have in the listing is reducing because Google is out there to make money, and the more they can show Google Ads, the better.
So there's a lot of conversation out there between what's better, SEO or Google Ads. Is one better than the other, or what is your view?
That's a good question. Is SEO better than Google Ads? First of all, you need to understand people's behavior. There's certain key terms and phrases that you would get more with Google Ads. The reason why I'm saying this is you have 4 types of user behavior online. People that are looking for information, they type in informational keyword. People that are looking to buy, they type in transactional. And then there is the navigation and then the commercial. Those are the 4 buckets of keyword intent. SEO is very, very good for informational keyword. Those people are not ready to buy, but they're just looking for information. They don't have any brand loyalty to anyone. So you need to kind of make sure that you use SEO for your website to show for informational searches. But when it comes to transactional searches, you're going to find a lot of people bidding for those terms. So it's going to be very, very difficult to get as much traffic as you would. You will get traffic from SEO with that, but because those people are in the ready to buy mood, and most often they might click on the paid listing and they just get conversion. So it's based on what are you ranking for transactional terms, and what are you ranking for informational terms. They both work hand in hand, because in most instances when people come to your website through paid search, if they have a good experience of your website, they might type in your brand term in and come again. So the reason, what I would recommend and what I've recommended to most clients is to do both. Have a fine balance of transactional, where you know when you bid for those key phrases, you're going to get sale, is guaranteed. And for things that are not as guaranteed, you can then optimize SEO. So the problem I see in the industry is when it comes to keyword research and targeting, SEO keyword research is always done in isolation of PPC or Google Ads. The good thing is to have someone that has an understanding and appreciation of both SEO and PPC and conversion optimization. Do your keyword research. Although you're going to split those keywords to one bucket to focus on page search, another bucket to focus on SEO, but you want a keyword research that integrates conversion rate optimization, and that's the problem. When you don't have that integrated, then you don't know how they work well together. So in my opinion, if you're a small business starting up that you don't have any SEO power or anything like that, you can start with a little bit of Google Ads to get customers in. But for the long term, you need to start working on your SEO. So the more you then build your SEO traffic, you can then reduce your Google Ads. So the whole strategy for effective SEO and PPC is to do PPC with the goal of reducing it and increasing your organic traffic from SEO. My name is Femi Olajiga. I'm a digital marketing consultant. If you need help with SEO or PPC strategy, reach out to me and I'll be happy to help you. Thank you.